not bogey-free, but it was a 65. She's tied for fifth. Third at the par 5 first for the overnight leader, Se-Young Kim. Here it comes. Oh,
down the
wow. In your life, have you ever seen anything like it? It would lead to a Lottie Woad trying to make a Saturday move, and did she ever?
Moving day. Grant's favorite term.
Lottie.
What was that on?
And a ticker to 15 under then at the third. Yet another birdie, just to open up a 3-shot lead. Oh, come on, walk it in, Se-Young Kim. And back-to-back weeks with it. Patty Tavatanik at second at 10. Record week. This was Se-Young at the 5th for another.
Very similar to the pin position on day 1. She birdied it on day 2. Why not birdie it on round 3 as well?
Try and get this on the ground and let it release down to the hole.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Go, go.
In a bit of unfamiliar territory on this leaderboard. Always gets the juices, the heart racing a little bit. Unfortunate 3-putt there.
It's not her best. Okay, that keeps Se-Young Kim's lead at 4.
Wrong side of this slope. This second half is going to be rapid of this putt.
She makes quick work of it. Ayaka Budaway, one of the silkiest, smoothest strokes on tour. Jessica Porvaznik is aiming here at the 7th. Pretty good aim. Jessie P with a birdie.
Jessie P. That's what her new nickname is from me.
And to the 9th we go, and Manami Katsu, trusty caddy Johnny Scott looking on.
Just want to aim this just right edge or right half of that TV tail, and the slope will bring it towards the hole. Do a lot of the work for you, or you just go straight at it.
Well, that was a good 3 feet left of the hole. She aimed that one.
Great putt.
Karen, is this the strongest the wind has been this week, or close to it?
No, I think Thursday afternoon it was pretty strong, pretty gusty. Yesterday it was calm. Today is somewhere in between.
Well, it's pretty much the same length, isn't it? But this one a lot easier. Back up the hill. Oh, no.
Wow.
How now? Just the most frustrating, isn't it?
It's so frustrating. Let's see how aggressive Hannah's going to be. Going along quite nicely, a couple under. Look at this. Hannah Green.
Yeah, very aggressive. Playing with Hannah Green is the young American, Ginny Bay. Okay, so she beats Hannah into the hole.
And is back in that right-hand corner, so she's got plenty of green to work with. She's taking the high route, probably because of that big slope before it. And what a shot that is.
The Chevron Championship next week, but first and foremost, I mean, she's got a real chance here to win, and I think she has to be thinking about that.
Because now she's almost on a bit of a downslope. Didn't get deep
she's really
enough.
got to cut. She's got to cut the legs off this one, hasn't she? Try and create as much spin and height as she can. Easy.
Wedge here in her hand. You see, Mal, you mentioned the greens are firming up. You can see that example there with that wedge.
Well, and I think if you're in her position, you're just trying to keep as many of those as you can. Get more in the lead. That's pretty solid.
I'm telling you, this is a player, as you said, Maureen, not afraid to go low. Odd numbered holes. 1, 3, 5, and 7. Ina at 8.
Get in the hole. In the hole. Go!
Jin Hee Im for birdie at 8.
Just a simple putting stroke I've ever seen. Straight back, straight through, and more often than not, right in the center of the hole.
Jessica Porvasnik in the water at 9. This for double.
Big putt there.
Epson Tour Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. She's got some swagger, Mel. She's kind of a young Mel Reid. Patty Tavatanakit has driven it down here, Mel, toward the bottom of the hill.
Not surprised with the power that she has.
Good decision, looks like.
That looks like it is.
Her preparation for today's round started yesterday.
The officials put a dot out there in the morning for where the whole location is going to be the next day. So you'll often see caddies and sometimes even players taking a look. Caddies will always try and walk it off.
Maybe it looks easier on TV. I thought this was plenty of green. Should roll down there. Yeah, you needed more height on it than that. This thing's going to keep on going.
Thank you. Hannah Green for birdie at 11. She might need to walk and talk with Karen Stupples to get her going here. Birdied her last, birdied 2 holes in a row after talking to Karen yesterday.
Love how she takes those really long looks out of the hole, Karen.
Really visualizing that line.
As he's taught from a youngster.
Up to the 14th, and Anna Nordquist. .68 yesterday. She's inside the top 20. This could get good.
Wild bounce that took, but there's a slope here. It's going to ride. Almost like a skate park there at the back of that hole.
On this hole just a moment ago, Jessica Porvasnik made double bogey, hit the tee shot in the water, actually made a good putt for double. This for birdie.
Really, I thought that was a wonderful putt she made for double. That even though it was for double, it keeps that momentum going. It's just, I mean, exceptional putting.
Anna Nordquist rolls that one in at 14. She gets to 9 under. Ina Yoon.
Beautiful balance to her golf swing.
I mean, she's making this thing look easy. She has a way of doing that. Huge women's golf events this year. The U.S. Women's Open at Riviera. Se-Young Kim leading by 7, and here she is at 10.
Well, and that's just another smart play from 121, just right at the flag.
She might be on a bit of a downhill slope here. She wasn't quite as far down as Patty. See if she's going to chase one up there. And she does. Great spin control there from Greenie.
And she's not living and dying with every result like so many of us do.
Sorry, Morgan, no birdie on your hole here.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
You know, I feel very shorted, very slighted here.
Being employed here because of race, color, creed, gender, religious belief. Bernie Shapiro, the founder and father of LCAP. At the 11th, Jin Hee Im.
Pins all the way back today, 31, but you've got to carry at least 22 on that top ridge.
Being innovation, I'll set that one up for you here in a bit. This is Hannah Green at 13.
Yeah, it was a nice conversion there from Greenie. Oh yeah, what? Hey, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Jin Hee Im can cut the lead to 7. Trying to create the drama here just north of Hollywood.
try and draw one in there just to control the spin a little bit better.
She's got it dialed in. Oh, wow. What happened?
The run has ended.
Oh.
It was fun while it lasted, everybody. Thank you ever so much.
It was a good run. It was.
Almost getting to the point where, you know, she could shoot even par potentially and still win.
Hannah Green working hard for par at the 14th. Yeah, the two-time JM Eagle. Played at UCLA. Allison Corpuz, another major champ, played at USC. Here's Allison a moment ago at 16. More inviting hole location today, Morgan.
Can only play a couple, 3 yards maybe most.
She just seems a little out of sorts with her golf swing today. It's a good one. Pulled that last wedge. That's one of the best we've seen here in on 12 today.
She won right here at LCAV a couple of times. Jasmine Sawanapura at 17. Just a moment ago.
Go in.
Oh, it might go in. Jasmine Sawanapura.
Ball's below her feet.
Go. Go.
With that one into the ball. Just fine, though. She keeps yelling at it to go, and it's landing past the flagstick.
Mi-Hyung Lee won a couple of times early in her LPGA career, 2014, 2017, and then 9 years later, back in March, she won at Blue Bay, walk-off birdie at the 18th hole. Corpuz for Eagle, 16. That moves her into the top 10, leapfrogging those at -9.
Yeah, can't fall asleep on this one though, but she normally knocks these in pretty confidently.
Yeah. As a rookie. Speaking of rookies, one of this year's first-year players, Suwichaya Winijaitam. This is at the 16th. She's only made one cut so far this year, but the former Oregon Duck.
Sounded a little high on the face, but it's going to work out fine.
Oh, that works out just fine.
All right, so Sei Young for birdie in a moment. First at 18, Patty Tavatanikit. She knows what it's like to play with a big lead. It will come back a little. All right. Here's the Duck for a tap-in eagle.
Third eagle of the day today on 16.
Ina Yoon began today as the closest pursuer, or second closest, at 12 under.
A few we've seen not use the contour of this green to get it close, like you think Anna using all the way around the side of the back of the green.
Hannah Green at the 16th, her second.
It's an intimidating pin, as far left as it is on this green, right nestled up by that penalty area. It's a smart play there.
All right, first birdie since the 16th hole yesterday, a couple of years ago. Sei Young for par, 13.
Sure.
Just powers it in.
Right through the shot.
Here is the rookie, Winijaitam. She just made eagle at 16. This for a 2 at 17. Got this run. Nickname, get used to it. Terrific, talented rookie. Hannah Green for eagle at 16. Hannah Green a KPMG Women's PGA champ, just like Se-Young Kim. Hannah's going to go back to Hazeltine this year on Thursday. Hannah Green, 17. Oh, doink.
That look she's looking at is where she wants the ball to land. Using that backstop here.
It might be. Okay.
Creative play.
Well, here is Winnie Chatham finishing up at the 18th.
Yeah, think about what she potentially has in store for tomorrow.
And a chance, maybe for a breakthrough victory. Hannah Green. She deserved to have that going, Mel. Well, an 8-shot lead is going to be down to 5. If this goes in, still looks uncomfortable. Has been the entire hole.
Yeah, I think if she gets away with a bogey here after that tee shot that truly could have gone anywhere, when you think back to Ingrid's quick putt here.
She's one of only 2 players to make it through all 3 stages of Q School last year. She was a sophomore at Oregon, decided to go to Q School, got through those first couple of stages, got to Q Series, and birdied her last hole up to the 18th. And the second for Hannah Green. She's tied for 3rd, as you see, -12.
She's made a plethora of birdies today. Would be nice to get one here to end the day. That's a good place to putt from.
Jessica is thinking about making, maybe, Mel?
Oh, definitely. This is one. Definitely a green light. Read it like a putt. Oh, you called it.
About that, Jessie P. Well, not a walk in the park, maybe after all, for Se-Young Kim. She had 1 bogey, good spot from which to putt for Hannah.
It's not been an easy hole today. It's really important to be in the right spot. Pretty much straight up the hill from there.
Jin Hee M.
Going along nicely today, 4 under.
Yeah.
Straight at it.
Now trying to get back to -13. I wonder how much that may have rattled Jin Hee. It was a little over a year ago the LPGA implemented its new slow play penalties at the 18th to join the group at 13 under. How about this? Jessica Porvasnik pouring it in.
More like a par 4 than it is a par 5, so this is going to be a little bit of painfulness for her, given the past few holes, and just from nowhere. I mean, she was in such control, just cruising. This group was waiting every single shot on the group in front. And so all of a sudden that group started to speed up and move on. So the pace has increased.
And now that one goes deep. Ina Yoon, 2nd at 18.
She has just textbook posture over that golf ball. It'll be just fine. There's the slope.
Even finer. Up at the 18th, Ina Yoon to tie 2nd. Okay, take a bow. And we didn't think we'd be saying that. Certainly not today, maybe not even tomorrow, that she would have a big, big putt.
That's pretty good.
Pretty well done.
Now that was impressive. Nice par save